Hey guys, welcome to another one of our reviews. I'm the Worm, and this is the Proton. Today we're doing a juice review of which we did receive free of charge. This will not affect our review in any way, shape or form. You just going to say not at all? We got this from houseofliquids.com. Obviously, yeah.
Big thank you to those. Giorgio's obviously been in his basement mixing up a storm. What we're doing today is Toro Perique, King of Vapes, it's labelled as. This is an 18mg strength e-liquid, guys. We've got a 7ml tester, okay. No PG-VG ratio specified. No PG-VG ratio specified, but it is PG-VG nick. So it is what it is. Price on this one, guys, €4.95. So that's going to cost you about £4.50 if you wanted to try this in the sample size, which is 7ml. So I mean, it's a little bit expensive, but then these are very good liquids. I mean, this is a tobacco, I'm guessing. Yes.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Of sorts.
This is a tobacco, I'm guessing. So House of Liquids tobacco is pretty much the only tobacco I actually look forward to trying. I haven't actually tried this at all. We've just usually primed up and off we roll. So there you go. In a drip hole, 1 ohm coil on cotton, around 3.9 volt battery on a mech, obviously. So that was good. How are we doing?
It's weird. It's definitely a tobacco of sorts, but it's a mild tobacco, and there's something else in there that I just cannot put my finger on. It's leaving like a weird twang on my tongue, but the other flavours in there, I can't pinpoint it. I don't want to put my foot in it now. It's just kind of like, I don't know. It's tobacco with something, and I just cannot put my finger on what it is with it. What are you getting?
I have no idea. I'm getting a mixture between a cigar and a cigarette kind of tobacco strength. I'm definitely getting a bit of nicotine on my throat. It tastes like a really mild cigar, and there's something in the background and I have no idea what it is.
Yeah.
I can't even describe it. The tobacco itself is kind of what I would call a sweet tobacco. It's not like an RY4 or something that's like on your tongue sweet. It's just the tobacco itself. It smells very sweet. It's kind of on the sweeter side, a bit like a Golden Virginia would be. That kind of, you know, how that tobacco is sweeter when you smoke it. If you were a smoker of Golden Virginia, of course that is. It's a bit of a strange one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's I just can't put my finger on what that extra flavour is. It's just, there's something there, and it's very pleasant. I just can't put my finger on what it is. It's just,
Oh no, go.
it's quite a smooth tobacco though. It's not harsh in any kind of way. I'm not getting any throat hit. The whole vape is very smooth. There's kind of a weird twang on my tongue. No, this is it's a hard one to pinpoint.
I literally have no idea, guys. I mean, House of Liquid are very creative with their juices. Let me just see what we're...
Doesn't say, does it?
No, it doesn't. It's we're useless. I mean, we are useless. It's not a fruity kind of flavour. It's nothing like that. It might just be the tobacco's kind of self, but it's such a flavour that it's very deep. This flavour. It's got quite a lot of depth.
It almost reminds me of a bitter. I don't know what bitter, because it doesn't taste like any I've tried before, but it reminds me of a bitter. It's a bit of lager for those out there that don't drink very often. But
no idea.
No idea. No.
We're useless, guys. We really are. This is the first time we've been able to at least liken it to something. It's definitely a sort of what I would call a light to a medium sort of tobacco leaf. It's definitely got a sweetness to it. It's quite full-bodied. It's not a strong tobacco, so if you were a lighter smoker on the cigar side or the cigarette side, you may well be liking this. I'm reading it here, and PGVG, natural fruit extracts, which would led me to think maybe it could be something, but then it says Eden only, so they're not in this. It does say tobaccos. We are working hard to ensure that all our tobacco is used for the steeping process, because these are steeped naturally in oak barrels and all that kind of really cool stuff. Naturally cultivated from pesticides free. We're using respectable suppliers that are committed as we to natural products and against any form of child labour in cultivation or the production of tobaccos. So no kids were harmed in the making of this e-liquid.
But we still have no idea what was that extra flavour that's in there. It's just...
No, it's one of the ones that if it sounds appealing to you guys, give it a go. It's a tobacco flavour, mild, side, quite full bodied, definitely not...
reminded me, to be honest, of a bitter lager.
Not Guinness, nothing like that. It's much lighter than that.
Maybe like a John Smith.
Maybe like an owl or something like that.
Yeah, maybe an owl, maybe a dark owl. But along those sort of like darker lagers anyway.
Yeah, that would be quite. This would be quite nice with something quite sweet. I think if you had a sweet drink of some description, I don't know, lager would be sweet compared to this, eventually, but anything with lager is good, isn't it? But this would be nice with a nice sort of evening drink or a wine. I'd imagine a red wine or something would complement these quite well. Why do I sound so fucking pretentious? Alright, guys, we'll do 2 marks out of 10. One for what it's supposed to taste like, and one for our personal take on it. Toro Perique. We have no idea what it's supposed to taste like. It's definitely meant to be a tobacco. It definitely tastes like a tobacco, so I'm going to give it a 10 for that, because whatever it is, he's hit it on the head.
Yeah, it's a very nice tobacco. I don't know about you, but I'll definitely get a dark lager in there or bitter kind of
something going on in there.
Taste with it, but it's very pleasant. I prefer bitters to lagers most of the time, or a cider, so it's in my preference ball. I don't really like tobaccos, but it is a 10 because it does taste like a tobacco. So
there you go. For me personally, I could vape this all the time. I could, which is rare with tobaccos, but it's not rare with House of Liquids tobaccos, so it's one of them ones, guys. Yeah, no, I could definitely vape this all the time. I'm going to give this one a 9. I think I could quite happily pick this up and off we go. In a lower nicotine strength, I believe we might be able to get a bit closer to what that mystery taste is. I don't think we're getting anywhere close to what it actually is, but we might be able to get you closer. But for me, I'm going to give it a 9. I think it's actually very nice.
For me personally, 7. I'm not big up on the tobacco flavours. It's just that the other flavour that's in there we can't pinpoint. It's actually very nice, and it's kind of very pleasant on the tongue and on the back of the throat. So yeah, it's a 7. I'd pick this up quite happily if I was going to go towards a tobacco vape. So
there you go, guys. Go ahead, check out House of Liquid. We've done a few of their reviews now, and they've always been really good tobacco flavours. I've enjoyed every one of the tobacco flavours, and I don't use tobaccos really, so that's one of them ones. We'll link it for you down there, guys, and I imagine a lot of you would have heard of it by now if you haven't already. So there you go, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Mr. Proton. This has been the